Rebecca and welcome back to my channel. I'm glad you're here today. Today I wanted to talk a little bit about the art containers that I got, the paint containers that I got for keeping my acrylic paint wet and ready to go and easy to use. But first, let's get to filling up the containers, and then I will give you my thoughts a little bit after we fill it up. So full disclaimer, I filmed that art haul video around 10 months ago, and I never posted it because I was nervous about starting the channel. And the video that you saw of me filling up the containers, I filmed that shortly after that. And since that time, we have moved, and sadly, those containers that I filled up did not make the move. And all of the shuffling and everything that we moved, they just didn't make it. But I can say that while I was using them at our last house, it worked really well to keep the paint wet. I didn't have any issues. I will say, whether you're using a more fluid body paint versus a heavy body, the fluid body, I noticed it kind of separated a little bit, so I would just have to stir it with a popsicle stick and get that reincorporated, and that was my only issue. It stayed wet for a really long time in the Ziploc bag, the way that you saw me store it. So I filled up the container, wrapped the damp paper towel around it, and then stuck it in the Ziploc bag and sealed it up. And I would put that in my fridge, and when I knew that I wasn't going to be using them for several days, I would stick it in the fridge, and it lasted a really long time. I didn't have any issues. So I'm talking months. It stayed wet. And so I think it's a great container to use if you're just wanting something to keep your paint wet and you don't want to have to get all the paints out and put it on a palette and do it that way, because I'm a mom. I'm a busy mom. I homeschool my kids. And I'm also trying to get my art business off the ground and get that going. And so when I just want to grab the paint and go. I don't want to have to take the time to, pull it out on a palette paper, and it just creates, this is just an easy, quick grab and go. And so that was super helpful. I got this idea from Suzanne Allard. I think that's how you say her last name. I'll link her down below. But I got the idea from her with these containers. These are the containers that she had. And my only issue, and I will say my only issue, is that I don't know if you can see there on the lid, it has kind of a lip. And let me see if you can hear the pop. So it seals. But all these little individual ridges, it's good for sealing it, but it's hard to get it to go on there well sometimes when the paint is filled in it, because the paint kind of gets on the edges and it's kind of cumbersome to pop the lid back on there. And that's my only issue. Really, other than that, no other issue. I need to refill them now that we have moved to a new house, and right now I'm filming in my dining room because my studio is currently under renovation, and I'll insert some photos here of what the studio currently looks like. My husband is redoing that for me. It's over the garage, and so there's not much insulation in there, so we're having to redo that, and he's helping do that, and I'm very thankful for that. I've seen other artists that put them in individual little food containers, like the little food condiment containers, and then put those inside of a bigger container. And so I may give that a try. This is not bad though. My only frustration was the lid. It's kind of cumbersome sometimes to get the lid, and you see like that right there is wanting to catch and not fully click on. I don't know if you can see that. And that's it's really my only drawback. I would recommend them, but if you have trouble with putting, I don't know, if you think that would be an issue for you of taking the lid on and off and it having issues with that, maybe go with a different container. But overall, it worked really well. My goal with this channel is to just really be an encouragement to others who maybe want to start their art journey. I'm a mom and I homeschool my 3 kids, and I'm also an artist and doing art and homemaking and homeschooling my kids. It all goes together. I don't separate. I can't separate all of that. It's all part of me. And so I'm excited that you're here, and I look forward to making more content. So I hope this video was helpful, and I will leave the link down below for the containers and the golden slow drying medium. And I hope this video was helpful. Hit that like and subscribe button. See you in the next one.